Let's all dream we're living the fairy tale, shall we? Well, you can live the fairy tale. Well, even if it's just fleeting. Hi, I'm Gabby and welcome back to another edition of the Fragrantician. Yes, I'm the Fragrantician, yes. And here I talk on this channel nothing but fragrances. It's fragrances that isn't the average fragrance. No, we don't do average. We do above and beyond. And today we're talking about a fairy tale kind of fragrance. So if this is your bread and butter and jam, your pancakes and syrup, your strawberries and cream even, then keep on watching. So today we are talking about a fragrance by Bryn Lomros, who has 3 fragrance lines, but this one is more of a ready to go fragrance line. It's the only one that I possess, and I sampled it, loved it, and so I had to try it. So what am I talking about? I am talking about Stranger's Parfumerie. Well, Claude just settles down on my lap here like a good little boy. Stranger's Parfumerie, and this is called a Sorta fairy tale in Hyde Park. So let's open up the box here. So it comes in a 30ml size, so that was upside down, beautifully done. So a 30ml size. Chuck the packaging down like we do, and this is what it looks like. I'll hold it close here. So there's nothing really fancy about it, but on the side it has the notes in it. So the notes according to Fragrantica are slightly different to here, but I'll talk about what these notes are. So it has peach, orris, narcissus, vanilla, apple blossom, broom, pear, orange blossom, mimosa, honey, mandarin, mugre, which is lily of the valley, heather, and musk. And it is like a yellow formula. Now, this I will say is a really beautiful fragrance. It is powdery. Now, it does not mention heliotrope, but it is powdery, but it's honey powdery. To me, it's more about the mimosa, the honey, and the narcissus. I don't really get anything else really. It is a honey dream. While Claude settles himself down here, it is a honey dream, and the mimosa in this is, I'm going to say that word, stunning. It is a real ethereal fragrance. It is beautiful, powdery, honey, yellow floral. Just a beautiful, pretty fragrance. But it has, I keep saying with fragrances that some fragrances, most fragrances, actually all the fragrances that I own, they are pretty. But the pretty ones, like this one, has a backbone to it. It's powdery sweet, but the yellow florals in this, the mimosa, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I'm going to spray it a little bit. It starts out very, very strong. I will say that. This really does project off of my skin, and that's what I liked about it. Now, long lasting, yes, it is long lasting, but I wouldn't say it's the most longest lasting. It was about 6 to 7 hours on my skin, but in that time it was on my skin for about 4 hours, it really projected and had a really good scent bubble. I think there is a slight, ever so slight fruitiness as well, and I don't know if that comes from apple blossom, the accords that they've put in here. It is sunshine. I call this sunshine in a bottle, and it's meant to represent a sort of fairy tale in Hyde Park, according to the perfumer himself, and what his interpretation of Hyde Park is. Could you wear it in autumn and winter? Yes, I'm not a seasonal fragrance lover, so you could easily wear it in autumn and winter, but you could easily wear it in spring and summer. Coming into spring and summer now, it's a beautiful fragrance to wear, but a word of caution, because it projects so well, I would really not spray this in high heat myself. I think it would be too cloying. I haven't, I could test it, but I think it would be too cloying, and I think that would probably come from the mimosa and the honey. The mimosa and the honey are the stars in this. Now, I don't really like honey itself, but the way it's blended with the yellow florals, the white florals, that powderiness in there, the orange blossom in there, the white musk in there, it's blended beautifully. It has a lovely floatiness about it. It's floaty, and it's slightly, ever so slightly like Yves Saint Laurent Paris, but it's not like Paris. So if you don't like Paris by Yves Saint Laurent, I think you still would like this. It just has that slight, ever so slight vintagey feel to it, which I quite like about it. It's beautiful, and I think the mimosa, the honey and the peach in this. Now peach can go funny on my skin as well. It can go quite sour, it can go quite almost rancid, but it's not in this. It's so beautiful. The honey and the mimosa really balance it out, because in some fragrances I've smelt with peach, it's just overbearing too much. And I'm not talking about the actual outside of the peach, not that fuzziness, but the inside of the peach. And I'm not really a lover of that myself, but this is toned down, blended with all of those other notes. It's stunning. You could wear this daytime and evening. Could you wear this to the office? I think you could, but I wouldn't spray too much, because on me, in my opinion, it projects quite well, so it might be a bit too cloying, but I think it's lovely, and for an eau de parfum it does perform pretty well. The only thing is, it is a small 30ml, so would be nice to have a 50ml, but we can't have it all, can we? So that is a Sorta Fairytale in Hyde Park. If you want that kind of fairy tale feeling of those florals, those yellow fairy tale in Hyde Park feeling, then, and you feel you want to be in Hyde Park. I've been in Hyde Park. Yes, memories, but yes. There we go. There we go. That sounded like, there we go. Oh, I'm so weird. So, you've been watching another edition of the Fragrantician. Until next time, spray with gay abandon. Put 2 fingers up to the world, and I'll see you in the next edition. Bye for now.